Qualcomm was not like Nvidia, but is it being caught up in the same kind of, you know what, maybe computer chips are due for a breather kind of trade?
Well, we wouldn't be doing this move in Qualcomm today, Justice, without talking about the positioning that's taken place. Bull markets fuel speculation. That's what we've seen. And I'm looking at this sort of the Nvidia phenomenon. You look back to that May report from Nvidia with 20-some%, and it kept going. No one wants to miss that move, and everybody wants to try and catch the next one. So you're seeing positioning and speculation in a bull market that's buying this stuff ahead of the earnings. You have options that are very, very readily available to institutions as well as the retail public, and they're buying calls. So the positioning that takes place into these earnings is already overdone. And then as soon as these, doesn't have an Nvidia moment of being up 20 plus, how are options traded? So you have a market maker that's going to sell the option to the person buying it, and the market maker goes and hedges their risk. They are then buying stock.
On the heels of it.
On the heels of that to hedge out their risk, become neutral. So this is sort of the gamma effect that you've heard in the past, where when these don't perform as much or as well as expected, it's not a blowout quarter, you have those shares being dumped. And that's where these things are having these massive reversals. AMD beat top and bottom estimates, but then you see their big reversal. And this is something that I started paying attention to with going back to Micron about a month ago, where Micron had a pretty solid report. They have been so negative previously, but then they were up 5, 10%, 5, 6, 7% before the bell opened and slammed right away. We've been seeing that very often. Uber was up quite a bit, slammed right away. This is a positioning thing, and I think it's the Nvidia phenomenon.
It's a great point. People I thought.